Welcome to the Caribbean Cricket Podcast, your one-stop shop for all things West Indies cricket. By the fans, for the fans. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a really quick one. A really quick episode of the Caribbean Cricket Podcast. This one should go no longer than 5 to 7 minutes because I've got things to do. I'm going to go get my locks retwisted. So by the time you next see me for the watch along, in about, 7 hours or so, I should be looking fresh. New retwist, trim my beard down. Trying to stay young out here, you know? Trying to be a young uncle. But my name is Machel, say Patrick here, one of the Caribbean Cricket Podcast. That story is true, though. I'm actually going to go get my locks retwisted in about 20 minutes or so. So I thought I'd just drop this quick video ahead of the big showdown. At the time of recording, USA and England are already playing. The United States are 27 for 1 after 4 overs against England. We would expect, rain notwithstanding, that England will win that match and guarantee their spot in the final 4. So really it's just about who will join them from this group. Will it be us, the West Indies, or will it be South Africa? As the title of this video says, I'm just here to look at who should play in this game tonight. Sammy, Reefer, what's the Kiwi guy called again? Franklin, who else is in that backroom staff? Whoever else is in that backroom staff in terms of having a direct influence on the chosen 11, this is what I'm going to give you. 2 teams. I'm going to give you 2 teams. The team that you should play if you're being, in fact, no, actually scratch that. I see Caribbean Cricket Podcast. We start with plans and then we change up the plans even when we start filming. I'm going to give you 3 teams, Sammy. I'm going to give you 3 teams that you could play tonight. And then it's up to you which one you pick. Here is the team you should pick if you're being radical. Here's a team you should pick if you're being radical. That team is Shai Hope and Kyle Mayers to open. Pooran at 3. Who comes 4 again? Chase at 4, but obviously he floats around. Powell at 5. Rutherford at 6. Dre at 7. Akil at 8, Moti at 9. Akil at 8, Joseph at 9, Moti at 10, and Obed McCoy at 11. That's the radical team. So in that radical team, the only change you're making from the team that beat United States is Johnson Charles out, Carl Mayers in. Obviously, Mayers has only just joined the squad. I understand why you might not want to do that, but it's an option. Hair is unraveled, cuz. See, look at this. Let me twist up this little piece of hair out here on the camera looking like a bushman, cuz. Broomy. Anyways, team number 2. Team number 2. So I've given you team number 1, which is the radical team. Team number 2. Maybe this is even more radical. Sorry, this team, I say you pick this team, Sammy, if you're scared about how many runs you need to chase or how many runs you feel you might need to put on the board. If the chase worries you, or if the run scoring in terms of the total you put on the board in case we lose the toss, because we already know that if we win the toss, we're chasing. But say we lose the toss and we have to put runs up. If that is a big concern to you, here is team 2. Hope, Charles or Mayers. I'm not too fussed with team 2, which one of them it is. Hope, Charles or Mayers. Pooran, Chase. Remember, Chase floats depending on the situation. Powell, Rutherford, Dre, Romario Shepherd back in the team. Akil, Joseph, Moti. So in that team, Obed comes out, Romario Shepherd comes back in. Yes, there's issues about that with regards to what about the ball. Obed's a frontline bowler. Is Romario Shepherd really someone who can give you 4 overs where one of them doesn't get licked down for a lot? Yes, there's question marks about that. But if there is any doubt about run scoring or run chasing, you go with team 2. I'll completely stay on the fence and say I'm nonplussed whether it's Charles or Mayers in team 2. Team 3. Team 3, unchanged. Team 3, you just stay unchanged. So Charles stays in, Mayers doesn't get a look in, Obed stays in, Romario doesn't get a look in. So that's your 3 teams, people. I told you this video was quick. Look at the time. It's only 5 minutes, you know. Jaja. So I'm only giving you 3 teams. You can spend the time between now and, so it's 4 o'clock. It's just come up to 4 o'clock UK time. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. So just in just over 10 hours, 10 and a half hours, the game will have started. So I've given you lot 10 and a half hours to debate whether it's team 1, team 2, or team 3. And just for those who weren't listening down the back, down the sides and out the back, let me tell you them again. The radical choice is Charles out, team 1, Charles out, Mayers in, everybody stays. That's the radical choice. Team number 2 is if runs is important. If in your thinking, in any shape or form, runs is important, then Romario has to come back in, Obed goes out, and then you can toss it up about whether it's Charles or Mayers who stays in the side. And then team 3, unchanged. Ladies and gents, all you have to do is put in the comments below team 1, team 2, or team 3. Don't just write a number now. Play the video back to yourself and make sure you understood the rationale I gave for each side. Remember as well, by the way, for team 1/2, I am also considering the fact that Mayers can bowl. So some of you might even say, so team 1, Charles out, Mayers in. Cool. So Mayers gives you another bowling option. Team 2. So actually team 2, I'm saying, sorry, I'm going to rejig that. Team 2, Charles out again, Mayers in. Because if you're bringing Romario in, you may want the kind of, you may want the insurance package of Mayers bowling in case Romario doesn't get the job done. And that somebody else, you can turn to somebody else to potentially fill those overs. Or even Alzari, because remember, Alzari can get licked down as well. And this before you even consider Dre. So team 2, you may want Mayers in instead of Charles. And then team 3, unchanged. Okay, team 3, unchanged. Just get in the comments below, people. Team 1, team 2, team 3. Rally around the West Indies. You know, we got a rally. It's rally time. No time for sitting on the fence and, boy, well, this and that. It's rally time. It's just pure rally time. We need to win by any means necessary. If we got a match fix, match fix. If we got to ball tamper, ball tamper. If we got to lick down man, lick down man. I don't care. If we got to run our nails across the ball, do that. If we got to pray for rain, pray for rain. Or any means necessary. Get the W. Just get the W. We don't care how. Get the W. I'll be Machel St. Patrick here at one half the Caribbean Cricket Podcast. Let me know what team you would pick. Get in the comments below. Start getting amped up. Prepare your pot of food. Sunday dinner. Sleep it off. Then get ready for the big one. I'm going to go twist my hair. Because for the watch along, I have to look fresh. I have to look sharp. I'm going to look at my best for tonight's win or go home game. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Road to 10k. We're on X, we're on Facebook, we're on Patreon, we're on TikTok, we're in the Discord, we're in, what am I missing? Instagram. You name it on socials, we're on it. Go follow us, but like, share, and subscribe in regards to this video. And if you'd like to contribute, like I say, for as little as one of whatever currency you've got, www.patreon.com/Carib Cricket. Quick reminder as well, I will be in Ireland, Belfast, next week, Northern Ireland, to watch day 3, provided it's gone that far, of Ireland. It's not emerging Ireland because the Irish have been knocked out of the World Cup, so it's actually their full strength team versus the Academy, West Indies Academy. So look out for some wicked content coming from my trip to Belfast next week. But first things first, West Indies versus South Africa. See you all soon. Get in the comments below. Let's move.
We rule the cricket world. Now the rules seem coming.
Welcome to the Caribbean Cricket Podcast, your one-stop shop for all things West Indies cricket. By the fans, for the fans.